spooky club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the spooky club. Take that! Join the spooky club.
Okay guys, so on the heels of Bath & Body Works Halloween 2026 drop this morning, Anthropologie has also dropped their Halloween on their website and their app. So in tonight's video, let's get into some of my picks for some of the best pieces that Anthropologie has to offer for 2026. Now, I don't shop at Anthropologie because they're a little too high end for me with the pricing, but I gotta say the Halloween feather tree here definitely gives me 1950s vibes. And if it was a little bit more affordable, I would definitely be all over this Halloween feather tree. I definitely love the style on this. And of course, they've got the vintage style inspired decorations to put on the Halloween feather tree. Of course, retro and vintage seems to be the ongoing trend this year. And this mini pumpkin ornaments set of 25 for $28 is actually one of the more affordable pieces that Anthropologie has available right now. And they definitely, much like the tree there, have that vintage inspired aesthetic from the 1950s. Definitely, if I had the extra cash, I would get the ornaments and the feathered tree from Anthropologie. Also, check out the felt pumpkin house for $78. $78 for the felt pumpkin house. Now, I know that a lot of people collect the little houses that come from Anthropologie each year. However, I would much rather indulge in the Lemax Spooky Town collection, but not taken away from anything that Anthropologie has to offer here, because they do have some great detailed merchandise. They also have the paper skeleton ornaments, a set of 2 here for $22. Now, if you follow the channel, you know how much I absolutely love paper die cuts, and these definitely have that traditional vibe to them. The paper skeleton ornaments, set of 2 for $22. Sound off in the comments below if you'll be grabbing any of these from Anthropologie this year. Also, they have the witch hat set of 2 candles here for $24. These would look absolutely great in a candelabra for your spooky scene this year. Great pieces here with the witch hat candles set of 2. Love the design on these. Remind me of some of the old school candles from back in the day. Next up, we have the Halloween mossy house. I'm loving the glowing green here. $38 for the Halloween mossy house. Kind of gives me Evil Dead vibes from Dead by Dawn to a point. If you've seen that movie, you kind of know what I'm getting at here. I'm definitely getting that vibe for some reason. If you see the same thing there, sound off in the comments below. Now, I can actually say I've never been to the Anthropologie website until tonight. Again, I've never purchased anything from there. I'm not even sure, honestly, being real here, if it's got any brick and mortar stores. That's how much I actually know about Anthropologie. The price tag has always kind of scared me away from coming over here, but they do have this Victorian style spooky house for $188. Kind of reminds me of the one that Cracker Barrel had for so many years, and then Big Lots also had that same design. Definitely reminds me of that. And then we've got the jack-o'-lantern solar LED globe lantern for $68. Traditional jack-o'-lantern face here on the jack-o'-lantern solar LED globe lantern. But again, I don't think there's any way I could comprehend myself for hashtag poor Halloween, as I joke about here on the channel, spending $68 for a solar LED globe lantern. But if you can, hey, different strokes for different folks. Next up, this is a really cool candle here. We've got the Haunted Mansion. No, not Disney, but we've got a Haunted Mansion candle here for $28. Lots of cool candles coming out today. Of course, like I mentioned at the start of the video, Bath & Body Works with their Spooky Carnival. Definitely looking forward to the Spooky Popcorn candle this year. And again, these right here kind of have that Joanna Parker vibe. The Halloween candy bowl. Looks like you got the black cat and the traditional style jack-o'-lantern there. $58 for these pieces for the Halloween candy bowl from Anthropologie. Again, lots of cool pieces, and these are just a handful of the ones that I personally picked that if I was going to buy from them, These are the ones that I would pick up. And next we've got the Halloween felt ornaments set of 31 for $98 to put on your tree. I can't say it enough. The best piece I've seen here so far is that tree. It definitely speaks to me. Old school vibes, but I'm definitely in no rush to even try to remotely think about buying it. And then we've got a candle here as well. Got the little ghost coming out of the camper here. This almost could substitute for Summerween vibes. $27 here for this puzzle. It's been a minute since I've tried to put a puzzle together. I think the last puzzle I put together was an Alf puzzle when I was like 10 years old, and that was like a 200-piece puzzle, but I accomplished it. And next up, we've got my absolute favorite here. It's like the jointed skeleton wall hanging decor for $98. However, I much rather just buy a vintage Bystyle style jointed skeleton off of Amazon for about $15 and I'll be set. But nonetheless, this one does have that vintage style Bystyle look. However, I could not comprehend paying $98 for a jointed skeleton. No way, no how. But nonetheless, that's my standout pieces from what I've seen on the Anthropologie website. Sound off in the comments below and let me know which ones you've seen, which ones you're interested in, and if you're like me and you think that these prices are just a little too high for pieces that you can find elsewhere for way cheaper. And if you enjoy this type of content, I do all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between, including retro and holiday related here on Derek BlackHearts Club. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and joining the club, and also turning on that notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that I have here on the channel. And I'll be bringing you all the Halloween news from in-store and online for spooky season 2026. So until next time, I'll see you on the dark side.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR, Stockton, Sacramento.